All right.
Just a little.
Right there.
Hello.
Hope it.
Remember
Mommy's phone up
the
there.
orange thing?
Sorry, my dog's in the background.
Allora, le ultime 2 settimane, o comunque le ultime settimane di tutti, sono state, sappiamo, settimane difficili.
Ad uno stravolgimento totale della vita.
Allora, questa è la 294, vero?
Sì.
The second everything happened, to just think, okay, I'm not going to be seeing the people I love for a while.
This pandemic is an enemy that we're all fighting, irrespective of who you are or where you come from.
لذا در واقع به عنوان یک پزشک به دنیا میگم ما شما رو در یک دید نگاه میکنیم و مردم رو به یک چشم نگاه میکنیم.
I hope that as we go through this process of this COVID-19 global pandemic that we're going to learn more about the real humanity in people.
The Philippines has announced a lockdown of the entire Metro Manila area to help contain the spread of COVID-19.
I was looking in the middle of the rice field thinking, what can I do? You know, I just had rice and sardines. We produced 100 pieces today to be given away. It's already gone. You know, you don't have to be rich. If you want to help, there's no any rules for this.
Pandemic is highlighting how we're all in it together. We have to conquer it all together, and that no matter where, what country or culture we're part of, and what color of our skin, we're all kind of dealing with the same virus and the same enemy, so to speak.
It allows us an unprecedented chance to realize that the us we should be focusing on is global.
Our biggest challenge now is one is water. Ameshapeleka hizo nini zake. So tulikam up na hii idea na Kevo ya kumake sure mtaa yetu iko na maji. Tumekuwa tukipeana maji kwa ma villages different.
We would take this opportunity to thank all those who've provided different kinds of support to the Ministry of Health in response to this pandemic. And we encourage other well-wishers to continue extending their support.
If all of us do our part, and whatever your part is, then the world will be a better place. And I think it's causing us, for the most part, I would say generally speaking, to really have a time of assessment, of assessing what is really important.
22 million students rely on free or reduced price school lunches. For many, it's their only hot meal of the day.
I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go and do pancake breakfast for kids. If I needed 40 bags of pancake mix, I have to drive around to 4 or 5 different stores to get 3 or 4 bags each. It's just me driving around. My team, they do enough during the day. They don't get paid for this.
It's a blessing for us to be amongst like-minded individuals who understand that we have to come together in order for us to be able to survive.
So it was like, cool. Throw it on the grill, mix this batter up, and now we had enough to feed another 500 to 600 people in the community every day.
I think the word is getting out.
بهبود هر کدوم از ماها میتونه روی اطرافیان ما اثر بذاره. باورهای اونا رو تغییر میده.
The way that scientists would say this is that small effects aggregate to become big effects.
We started with a very small idea to go to different hotels, collect their soap that they were supposed to just throw away. We recycle them, and then we distribute it to people around in Asia who really needs hygiene help. If you are willing to take a step and willing to share whatever you have with people, it's going to create a better world, not just physically, but socially, mentally, and uplift overall spirit.
The positive thing of all this is that we have one word, and that's hope. And hope equals opportunity, and opportunity equals hope, that there is a future and there will be a better day.
I transfer monuments, buildings, landscapes in temporary sculptures. In 20 years, I will tell my grandchildren COVID-19 made the whole world staying together and realizing we have to change the way of living. This situation will make most of the people rethinking about their life and the interaction and the treating between nation and cultures. And that was the good thing about this Corona-19.
In questo periodo ci sentiamo uniti perché fa bene effettivamente sentirci uniti, perché è attraverso l'unione che possiamo avere più forza e siamo più forti.
La force c'est de se dire on est soudés, on est solidaires, on est sur le même bateau.
When horrible things happen, we can't afford to compete with one another. We can only survive together. And I think there's something deep inside us that helps us realize that.
I think everybody faced with a crisis like this looks for ways that they can do something. It feels like you have to do something.
I think that a lot of nurses are just assuming that they're carriers of the virus.
It's not about me, it's about everyone else and what I can do the little bit I can do to help.
EMTs, police guys, firemen, the janitor that's cleaning the emergency room up in between patients can get infected. So it's putting stresses on everybody and people working more and more hours.
Ho preso il Covid facendo forse il mio mestiere, cioè andavamo a salvare la gente, alla fine ci siamo ritrovati perché anche altri medici così l'hanno preso, no?
I parenti non possono entrare negli ospedali per fargli visita e quindi penso appunto che sia molto importante dargli calore.
Así que para hay que intentar ponerse en el lado de la persona que puede estar contagiada e intentar ser lo más empáticos posibles entre nosotros y ayudarnos.
En el momento que sales a la calle, ves a todo el mundo aplaudir. O sea, es una emoción muy fuerte, es una manera de decir, aguantaré, seguiré luchando y voy a estar ahí.
L'epidemia, secondo me, andrà nella storia sia a livello locale sia anche a livello internazionale con le immagini impressionanti.
Such amazing support from the community. I can't even believe it.
It's one of my favorite parts of the day. Everybody comes out and cheers for us at 7 o'clock.
نمیدونم اسمش چیه، اتحاد یا در واقع علاقه است، محبت، همه چی در کنار همدیگه است در مقابل چیزی که نمیشناسیمش. این خیلی مهمه.
It's amazing to be outside. Yeah, sunshine is so amazing.
This new life that we're experiencing, I think that a lot of people are starting to question what really matters to them.
I don't know how we're going to change, but I know that we will change. And I have to have hope that we can use this moment to change for the better.
武汉加油，中国加油。
Caring and an ethical future where we do the best of the best by each other.
Learn something from this, take something away from this, whether it's spending more time with your family or thinking more about people in the house next door. Stop being so selfish.
We got to continue to believe in one another. The only way we're going to do it if we all stay together.
Keep spreading your love in whatever aspect that you do, whatever thing that you do, just spread love and spread positivity.
그저 사랑한다는 말 한마디 전해드리고 싶습니다.
cerchiamo l'amore, cerchiamo di sentirlo perché ognuno di noi dentro di sé ce l'ha.